Hello, everyone, and welcome to the full moon in Virgo reading. So, every full moon, I do a ceremony to send you my gratitude and love and appreciation for all of the support here at the channel. So, if you're new here, welcome. Um, Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for all of the support. And probably as you're watching this, I will be doing the ceremony and sending all of my gratitude your way during this full moon. I wanted to do a full moon reading for each sign, and I actually decided to go ahead and do this as a pick a card. So I did one individually for Virgo. Because it is the full moon in Virgo, so Virgo is affected a little more than the other signs, so you can go ahead and find that if you have Virgo in your chart. However, I want this to be for everyone, so if you are drawn to a particular moon card, or if you're drawn to a particular healing crystal, we have opalite. So this is the opalite. And this will be deck number 1 or card number 1. I will be pulling cards on camera as well, as far as shuffling and all of that. I do have some oracle cards that I just did off camera. This is a purple aura crystal. And we have labradorite heart. And that's for pile number 3. And then pile number 4, a tourmalated quartz. So pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. We will go ahead and get started. Your reading will be in the timestamps. Okay, reading number 1. If you were drawn to the opalite or this moonology deck, this is a reading. For those of you drawn to pile 1. All right, so we have full moon in Virgo. Wow. All right, so full moon in Virgo. That is what we are in now. And that was the first card that I pulled when I started with pile 1. Basically, as I'm pulling the cards and shuffling the cards, I'm saying pile 1, you know, all of that. So this is full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. So really knowing your worth. Let's see what we have here. Mother Rose. Returning to each other. Compassion and humanity. Choosing your path. All is possible. Okay, so I feel like you need to have compassion for yourself, and really know that you are good enough. And you're choosing your path, whether you're choosing it in a good way or a bad way, or a high vibe or a low vibe. You're the one who chooses your path, and this is the universe letting you know all is possible. Have compassion with yourself. You are good enough. I'm feeling like there is a new path coming for you. The guy on the cliff here is almost looking like the Fool card, in a sense of, it's like a leap of faith into something new. You're going on to a whole new journey. So anything is possible. Returning to each other, I'm not quite sure what that is saying here. That might come up in the tarot spread. But this is saying, you are good enough to have compassion with yourself, and all things are possible. You choose this path. So you want to have your self-esteem. You want to value yourself, and that kind of determines the path, Okay, so we have voice activation, divine support, angelic attunement. I feel like this is the gateway to open your throat chakra, to have your voice, to know that you are enough, and to value yourself, and to speak up for yourself. It's saying returning to each other, but I almost feel like it's I was going to say returning to yourself, but the Mother Rose is kind of saying something to me, almost like maybe your mom has always been telling you this. You are good enough. You need to value yourself. Speak up for yourself. If your mom has been there, your cheerleader, trying to boost your self-esteem, and you have that inner dialogue that is telling you otherwise. You got two crystal cards that came out. One is tourmalated quartz, which is interesting because we actually have that in pile 4. So if you were drawn to pile 4 as well, maybe there is a message there for you. So it says, open up your heart and get out of your own way. With the rose quartz, that is all about self-love as well. Knowing that you are good enough, knowing your worth. And the need to get out of your own way. In a sense, if you are not valuing yourself, you're not speaking up for yourself, then your paths are limited, Let's go ahead and get your tarot cards out. All right, so this is for pile 1. Please help me deliver clear messages for pile 1. Sorry about that. Please help me deliver clear messages for pile 1. Knight of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. So, let me see what's under the deck. Hanged Man. So there could be a hold up, or things have been kind of at a standstill or going very slowly. Here with the Knight of Pentacles, he is the slowest moving knight. However, he's very responsible. So you could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. We do have Virgo here that showed up as well for the full moon in Virgo. You're going to have your wish come true, your heart's desire here with the Nine of Cups. The way to do that is through self-love. So Hanged Man is when it's like you're getting a new perspective on things. And that could be this heart activation. You're realizing that you need to value yourself and speak up for yourself. All right, let's keep going here. There is movement with the Knights. Um, oh, wow. King of Wands. So, getting out of your own way and being a leader. The King of Wands is it's the entrepreneur, but it also is a leader. So if you're trying to speak up for yourself, or even just having that confidence, you know, having the confidence to speak at something, if you need to deliver a presentation or something, or speaking up for yourself, it could, you have to take it as it resonates for you. But the King of Wands is that leader. What do we have under here? Oh, Ten of Wands. So dropping that heavy burden. There's a lot of responsibilities, but the Ten of Wands, that allows us to drop that heavy burden. So it could be saying to drop the heavy burden and get out of your own way. You're here, you're the leader in your own story. You choose your path, and anything is possible. Five of Pentacles and Hanged Man again. Okay, so let's see what's under there. The Magician, and then the Lovers. Oh my goodness. Knight of Wands and Page of Pentacles. So there is stuff coming in, possibly love, but the Lovers card is ultimately about a choice. Definitely have all the resources to make whatever this is happen. And so there is a little bit of a hang up here. There is an imbalance, and this is where you're coming from a place of lack. So you're feeling abandoned. You're getting this rose quartz, which gives you the unconditional love for yourself, and you're also getting this gateway activation for your voice, finding your voice again, knowing that you're good enough, harnessing that lion, that fire energy to be the leader. And that's how you'll get out of the abandonment energy. It's like you're out in the cold, you feel alone, and it's all on your shoulders, and you're doing it all by yourself. But once you start speaking up, you're choosing your path. And it's kind of like only you can fix it. Like you're... Let me see what else we got here. Oh, wow. Go from the Six of Pentacles, or from the 5 to the 6. And and the 10 of Cups is under the deck. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. So if you're seeing synchronicities, or where things are going, like I look at the clock a lot and it's 12:34. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're seeing things like kind of like in order, chronological, or like that sort of thing, things are happening as they should. But yes, this is coming from lack, and then we have this equal give and take. We're able to give from our overflow. So this means If you are having money trouble, financial burdens, loss or lack of money, that is going to change. And it could be because you're doing the changing. You're changing your vibration, you're changing your energy, you're showing the world and the universe that you are good enough, you deserve this, or you're speaking up for yourself. Um, you're getting out of your own way in a sense of, by not speaking up and by not valuing yourself, it was making things harder. You're the leader of your destiny now. You're going for your 10 of cups. You're literally going from 9 to 10, from 5 to 6. This is your heart and your happiness and your emotions. And this is your stability and the physical world. This is, and yes, it takes time, but you're doing it very, the Knight of Pentacles is the one you can count on to get the job done. He's not going to be the fastest, but he's going to get the job done. What do we have under here? Wow, Judgment. So this is like a second chance at life. You're hearing the call, the angel blows the trumpet and it awakens something in you. This is to have you follow your path, your purpose. Wow, that is beautiful. All right, I'm going to pull a healing crystal. You were, drawn to the opalite, and then we did get rose quartz, but I want to go ahead and see sodalite, the energy of Venus and Sagittarius. We have logic, instincts, and rationality. Rational thinking is heightened with the logic stone, known to clear mental confusion and enhance analytical and creative problem solving. For those on the sensitive side of the spectrum, sodalite helps ease anxiety around emotions and calms inclinations towards, what does that say, flighty feelings. This stone provides insight into truths that make sense, not just logically, but also intuitively. It calls you back to your animal instincts, guiding you to trust your bodily sensations and the messages your physical self is constantly sending to your brain. I feel like you are what it's talking about when it's talking about the sensitive side of the spectrum. So this is here to calm your anxieties, and provide the insight and provide the truths, to show you that you are good enough. And to harness your animal instincts. Here we have the King of Wands, where you're not going to sit and lack anymore. You're going to stand up and know your worth and go for it. Finding your voice here with this gateway. And the blue is for the throat chakra. So it calls you back to your animal instincts, guiding you to trust your bodily sensations and the messages your physical self is constantly sending your brain. So it'll clear the confusion and help with problem solving and soothing your anxieties. All right, beautiful message. Thank you so much, pile 1. Okay, pile 2, thank you so much for joining me, and let's go ahead and see what we have. I'm going to be pulling some cards as well, but let's see what your oracles have to say here. We have trust the universe. First quarter moon in Aquarius, so we do have Aquarius here. Trust the universe. That to me feels like the Fool, the Fool card. That is the like trust fall with the universe, where you're kind of feeling like you need to take this leap of faith, and you're not really sure how it's all going to turn out, but you know that the universe has your back, so to speak. It's that trust fall with the universe is what I call it sometimes. So that saying trust the universe, that makes me feel like the Fool card. All right, let's see what we got. Beginning a new cycle. So that too makes me feel like the, this whole new beginning. That could be like an ace or the Fool as well. So it's like there is something new coming, and you are being guided to trust in this. The new beginning we have, it says first light. There's a nest here. Showing somewhat of like the cycles, like nature here. We have beginning a new cycle. The nest is making me feel like a new home. So maybe you're beginning a whole new journey with, finding a new home or moving to a new place. Higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. Dropping shields. So we're needing to trust. We're needing to trust this new beginning, and this is telling us to drop the shields, to really trust. 2 times in a sense, it's the need to trust. Innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. We have the Rose Garden. Innocence is another, that new beginning. It's like something new. That is the Fool card as well. The Fool card does represent innocence. I need to see what this one is. Golden Healer Quartz. Open the door. Wow. Open the door. So be gentle with yourself. We have a healing crystal here. Maybe forgiving yourself. There's forgiveness. It says your heart is healed, and then this is the Golden Healer. But I feel like it's more so with opening the door. Like trust the universe. Put down your shields. There's this whole new beginning here, and you just need to open the door. Let's see. Pile 2. Pile 2. Five of Cups in reverse. Well, that's not too bad a place to be, because that would mean that you're no longer in a negative mindset. You know, the Five of Cups is when we are, our glass is half empty. So with that being in reverse, this would be, oh goodness, the Four of Cups is under there. So that is limited mindset, limited belief. As you can see, she's not even seeing this other cup over here, because this is all she's ever known. This is all she's ever had. So why would she think that there's something awesome out there? This is the limited beliefs. You're trusting the universe, even if you haven't ever had it before. You know that there's something better out there. There's this new cycle waiting for you. Open the door. Drop your shields. Drop your limited beliefs, basically. Yes, and it's a whole new beginning. You've never seen that before, as far as this, what is coming in, what the universe is bringing in for you. You haven't seen that before. And that one spun around and spun back around. Ace of Pentacles. So that new beginning right here, that Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Swords is under the deck. So we have more swords energy. We have Aquarius here, Queen of Swords, that air energy. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So cutting out those limited beliefs, cutting out what's no longer serving us, so that we can finally see that that new beginning that the universe is trying to show us. The Ace of Pentacles could be talking about a new home as well, you know, with the nest up there and the Ace of Pentacles. You know, a new home could be in your future. You just have to kind of trust that it's all going to work out. I know that this is, and there's that Four of Cups. Trust that it's all going to work out, and not get, let's see what's under the deck, not get stuck in those that limited belief. Two of Wands is under the deck. So it's like you're unlocking, we have a key and a lock. It's like you're unlocking a whole new path. Oh, a whole new cycle here. This innocence on here is what it's like. You know, you have the limited beliefs and this is all I ever know, but even though I haven't, I'm going to trust the universe. I'm going to put down my shields and I'm just going to trust. I'm going to open that door. I'm going to open that door and get this Ace of Pentacles. Look at, there's the door. Open the door. You're unlocking that door. See, it says right here, open the door. King of Pentacles. Five of Swords. So this is winning at all costs. It can be conflict, arguments, strife. It's basically an imbalance. And with the King showing up here, this is showing that you are maturing and growing and showing up as a king. So you're maturing and you're not having those limited beliefs anymore. This is an immature energy with the Five of Swords. It's like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to win no matter what, even if it screws me over. You know, that's immaturity, and you're coming out as the King of Pentacles here. That is grounded energy, mature energy when we're showing up as the king. So you're learning this, you're learning and trusting Queen of Wands. King of Wands. Wow. That is a soulmate pair right there. So this could be bringing in, you know, maybe you haven't had a good relationship. Maybe there hasn't been something to where, you know, this is, could be bringing in, you know, we have the heart chakra activation here. We're dropping our shields, and then it says divine love. Your heart is healed. So the universe could be sending in a soulmate for you. Oh my gosh, Six of Cups. Yeah, that's the balanced heart chakra. And it is a soulmate card. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful reading. All right, thank you so much, pile 2. Okay, pile 3. So if you were drawn to the Labradorite or this deck, this is your reading. Let's see what we have. I will be pulling cards as well, but I just have these to save on time, already ready to go. Optimism. Joyous view of the future. Grateful optimism. Retreating, recharge, trusting the process. That makes me feel like the Four of Swords in a sense, like needing to recharge, you know, in the Four of Swords, that's kind of like that, taking the time to rest and recharge, heal, all of that. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. So we're talking about a joyous future here. Joyous view of the future. So it's like you go from healing yourself and recharging, taking that time, and then you can, that puts you back in like this optimistic mindset, and now you're ready to step into your future. You're ready to step into your power. Let's see what else we have here. Sacred waters. It's nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, and self-care. So again, with this, like recharging yourself, that healing. And then you got 2 crystal cards. We have prioritize your health, and we have lighten up. So I imagine lighten up could also mean, you know, lightening up your vibration and your optimism, you know, trying to get in a more light and positive mindset. Prioritizing your health, taking care, recharging, taking that time to heal and rest and all of that. Or lighten up as far as, you know, don't take things too seriously, and really, you know, trying to be optimistic about things instead of you know, being analytical and all of that, and really trying to think about your self-care and your health and all of that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and pull some cards. Okay, so this is for pile 3. it like flipped over and flipped over again. What was that? The King of Wands. I'm going to keep going till one comes out. But the King of Wands does talk about stepping into your power and being the leader of your own. There's a 4. I was talking about 4 of Swords. Here's 4 of Pentacles. That is protecting yourself. It can talk about saving money and things of that. And there's another 4. We have the 4 of Wands. So everything is out in the open. Nothing is being hidden from you. So there is no reason to protect yourself. So I feel like this is more so saying this is stability. You are finding stability. And protection. Your future is going to be very stable. This says trust the process. The Empress. What do we have here? There's the 4 of Swords. There it is right there. So yeah, taking that time to heal is really going to do some good. And then the Empress, that is also about self-care. Nurturing yourself, taking the time to replenish, all of that. But the Empress also does bring in, you know, she births new things, new ideas, you know, literally birth, you know, she's the mother, all of that. Let's see. Oh yeah, so something new is coming in here with the Empress. We have the Page of Pentacles. So when we get an Ace of Pentacles, the Page is the one who grabs it. So that's showing me that something new has come in, something new was birthed, and you are grabbing that. So this could be when you're stepping into your power. You're like, okay, I'm back, I've rested, I've healed, I'm looking positively on everything, and I'm grabbing this. So this is cool. Wow, Justice. Libra, the card of Libra. There's the 4 of Wands again. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, so what could be being birthed or coming in, or this optimistic, this beautiful future, could very much be a wedding, an engagement. Actually wedding, because we have the Justice card, which would, you know, represent legal documents, legal records, and then the 4 of Wands is the marriage card. So, you know, for some of you that could literally be marriage. If you are already married, or, you know, that's not, you know, this would be the scales are tipping in your favor. You know, things are really, you're stepping into your power. And if you have a court case, this can, you know, bode well for your outcome. 9 of Pentacles. So this is where we want to be before we actually do get married. We want to be in the 9 of Pentacles energy. This is where we love ourselves, like all of this work that you're doing. This replenishment, this nourishment, this rest, this self-care. We're honoring ourselves, we're loving ourselves, we're retreating and recharging, and we're getting optimistic. This is where we are. We are independent. It's financially independent, but it's also emotionally independent. We are content and happy without relying on anybody else to make us feel happy. So this grateful optimism, this joyous view of our future, isn't relying on, oh, well, if he proposes. It's, we're good if he doesn't too. So that is exactly where you want to be before all of that. We have the 7 of Pentacles here. So it's taken you a long time to step into that. This could be what the stepping into your power is, because this is a really powerful energy of knowing I got this by myself. I'm not relying on anybody else. All right, let's get one more here. So pile 3. Wow. Ace of Wands. So a spark of inspiration, a new creation, a whole new something is coming in. And there's the Hermit. Look at this. So with the Hermit, I talk about, oh, and that, I mean, Hermit is Virgo. I talk about, and I'm saying that because we have the Virgo full moon. I feel like I ramble and sometimes I don't explain what I'm even saying because I'm saying stuff just keeps coming and coming and coming in and I have to get it out. The Hermit is the card of where you're doing that soul searching and you're going within and you're trying to find your power in the situation. So when this comes up and I see the lantern and it says stepping into your power or stepping into power, this is what I'm seeing. Even though there are people behind and all of that, I feel like the deep soul searching, you've realized you don't need anybody else to bring you this great optimism. You found your passion. Wow, what a beautiful reading. What do we have under here? Oh my gosh, the High Priestess is under the Hermit. So I feel like this is, your intuition is very heightened when you do this, when you get into this more, this healed state, this rested state. You'll start to learn that you're living more in your intuition than your fears. You know, sometimes things can come up where it's like, oh my gosh, you know, this is something in my gut is telling me this, and it's really not your intuition. It could be a fear that you're projecting. And that's when we're kind of in that lower vibration and we haven't got enough rest and self-care and all of that. So by prioritizing your health, you're really going to amp up your intuition and step into your power here. You're going to be very optimistic about everything. Maybe a marriage is coming, but definitely stability and healing and self-care. All right, congratulations. What a beautiful reading. I'm going to go ahead and move on. Thank you so very much. Hello, pile 4. All right, so we've made it to the end, or I have anyways. If you were drawn to any of the other readings, feel free to check those out. If you were drawn to the tourmalated quartz, or this, what is this? Why can I not think of her name or whatever this is? It really isn't a big deal. It's Queen of the Moon or something like that. I don't know why I'm not able to think of it, but all right, let's go ahead and see what you got. And I will be pulling cards as well. Boundaries. So this is like a bubble of protection or boundaries. This is kind of like a good way to, if you're needing to protect yourself, you can envision like an orb or a bubble of like white light around you. So I love the picture on this. So boundaries, let's see. A fresh start. The sun. Wow, that's beautiful. This says joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. That is beautiful. In tarot, the sun is the happiest card in the deck. It looks like there's a fresh start coming. with a lot of positive um, energy, happy energy. Fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. So, in a sense, the remembering who you are makes me think of the Six of Cups, because that's, you could be like healing your inner child, and realizing I'm not going to be a doormat, I'm going to put up some boundaries. And by doing that, you're protecting your energy, you're protecting your vibration. Anything is going to bounce off of it. So you're not getting the life sucked out of you. You're not getting energetic vampires where they're taking your sun away, your vitality. Walk in beauty. So it's like you're getting a whole new start, a whole new, no wonder it was the tourmalated quartz, because the tourmaline is a protection. So that is for the boundaries right there. You needed to protect yourself so that you're able to have the joy and the happiness again. Also, if you're an empath, you would kind of take on other people's energies, and this is saying remember who you are. You need to protect yourself, your vitality, your energy, so that you're able to not pick up other people's emotions, to where, sometimes you go somewhere like in a crowded area, and then you're picking up other people's energies, and then it's like, is this what I'm feeling, or is this what did I pick this up somewhere else, so by having the protection, let's see what comes out for the tarot. It's like you're protecting your life force. What do we get? Wheel of Fortune. So this fresh start, it's like the wheel is going to start turning again. This is divine timing. Oh my gosh, you get to drop this heavy burden. So maybe you're putting up boundaries with people in your life as well. It looks like fulfilling soul contracts is here. So maybe there are people in your family or friends or at the job, something that it's clear to you that you need to put up some boundaries. Everything's being put on you, and that's not fair. And by doing so, by learning what you needed to learn, the wheel can turn again. So now you have a fresh start. Everything is kind of harmonious and very light and happy, because in a sense you're taking on less, you're standing up for yourself, so you learned what you needed to learn, and you're leveling up in a sense. All right, pile 4. It's weird, these cards, it's like they're wanting to come out, or they'll flip all the way around and then they don't come out. Did I? Yeah, we were. There we go. Ace of Cups. New emotional fulfillment in regards to learning what you need to learn. We have the Hierophant here. So the Hierophant can be about learning And it can also be, teaching. It's the teacher, it's the Pope, it is our tradition, spiritual. This is basically the counterpart to the High Priestess. This is every day in the 3D. So I want to get a little more here. Well, this was saying soul contracts too, right? Yeah. Fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. Two of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles, it's you're juggling too much, just like the, where we are finally putting boundaries and we're able to drop that heavy burden. The Two of Pentacles is, you can't grab this new ace. You can't allow for anything new to come in because you're juggling too many things. So there is an ace coming in, and you need to drop one of these in order to grab that. So I feel like that's what's going on. You're dropping some of the burdens to be able to grab this fresh start. This is your fresh start. Six of Pentacles. So this is finally, it's where things are balanced. It's an equal give and take. Things are coming in. So if you're struggling financially, that load is going to lighten. You're going to, as you can see, she can give from her overflow. She can give from the excess. And having the Wheel of Fortune there with success. And then the Hierophant does talk about, you could be going back to school, this fresh start to where you're going back to school to higher your education so you can make more money. The Chariot is under the deck, so that means the time is now. So this fresh start is now. You are able to, the wheel is turning. So let's see. Oh, and there's that Ace of Cups again. So this will be emotionally fulfilling as well. It's taken some time to get here, but Six of Pentacles is the equal give and take of there isn't an imbalance, there isn't a lack, there is an exchange, there's things are really starting to improve, and money is coming in, that sort of thing. So it's almost like when you put down this, you make this boundary and you put down whatever it is that somebody else can be taking on. This will allow this to come in to where you're finally not struggling. I mean, this could be a new car too with the Chariot. It can talk about movement. It can talk about travel. For some of you, you could be, the fresh start could be going back to school, to, grow your income. remembering who you are. Maybe you're going back for a dream that you've had, something that you've always wanted to do. We have walk in beauty. Maybe you're wanting to do something in the fashion world. Um, this, with this wizard here, it's making me feel like the magician, like where you have all the resources that you need to manifest this, to make this happen. You just need to do it. And the action that you need to take is to set boundaries and to put down some of the heavy burdens. Wow, what a beautiful reading. So, yes, the time is now. You have the reins, and this will be emotionally fulfilling. So, if it's something that you've been dreaming of, whether you're going back to school or um, or teaching yourself, or this can be, your spiritual, maybe you're learning new things spiritually. Um, this is the time. There's a fresh start. This is the time. The wheel is turning, and it is going to bring in pentacles, and it's going to bring in emotional fulfillment. Wow, what a beautiful reading. All right, well, thank you very much, pile number 4. If this has brought you any clarity on your situation, please like and subscribe and all of that great stuff. And I will see you in the next one.